If I had trusted my gut that night, maybe I wouldn't still wake up in the middle of the night hearing that same humming in my head. I was 15 that summer. My cousin Daniel and I decided to spend a weekend camping in the woods behind my grandparents' property in upstate New York. It was supposed to be simple, just two teenagers, a tent, and the endless sound of crickets. The first hours were normal. We roasted marshmallows, told dumb jokes, and tried to scare each other with ghost stories. But around 11 p.m., something changed. The forest grew unnaturally quiet. The crickets stopped. Even the air felt heavier, like it was pressing against my chest. That's when we heard it. Footsteps. Slow, deliberate, crunching through the dry leaves, circling us. Daniel leaned in and whispered, "It's probably just a deer." But I knew better. A deer doesn't walk like that. A deer doesn't stop. And wait. Then came the humming. Low, soft, almost like a lullaby. It drifted between the trees, circling, getting closer. We grabbed our flashlights, but the beams caught nothing except endless black trunks. And then we noticed it. A faint orange glow flickered deeper in the forest. A fire. Curiosity pulled us forward even though every instinct screamed to stay. And that's when we saw him. A man dressed in all black, sitting by the fire. Perfectly still. He wasn't cooking. He wasn't warming his hands. He was just staring into the flames. We never saw his face clearly, but his head turned, slowly, unnaturally, until we felt his gaze on us. Daniel whispered, "We need to go." But the second we moved, the humming stopped. The man stood up. We bolted. We didn't pack, we didn't look back, we just ran. Behind us, the branches snapped under heavy footsteps. He was chasing us. We reached the dirt road and collapsed, breathless, waiting for morning. For hours we sat, clutching a dying flashlight, terrified he'd emerge from the trees. But he never did. When dawn finally came, we gathered enough courage to return for our stuff. The tent was there, torn open, our bags scattered, and carved into one of the wooden poles was a message, burned into the fabric with ash. "See you soon." To this day, I'll never forget that humming. The way he stood up like he'd been expecting us, and the sickening thought that maybe he still knows exactly where I live.